Okay, we're on the road again. We'll take a ride over the bridge today. Seems like a nice day to take a ride on the bridge over the water, Tampa Bay. So we'll see how it goes. I haven't been out much the last couple of days, been staying home, doing odd jobs, cleaning up the house, stuff like that. Not been going out much at all. Even though the weather's nice, you know, there's no point going out if you've got really nothing to do. So today I decided to go out because I'm getting a bit tired of sitting in the house all day, so I'm just staying in the house with the dogs. So I thought, to hell with it, I'll just jump in the car and take a ride, just for something to do. So here we are on the road again. And we're heading towards Tampa. We're going to go on the interstate, Highway 275, which is a motorway to you. So just sit back and enjoy the view. This is part of the industrial estate that's in the St. Pete area. It's kind of big. A lot of warehouses. A lot of warehouses and storage facilities. It's grown quite large in the last few years. Anyway, here we are on the interstate. Traffic's going to be a little bit heavier today. It's not Saturday like last time. So here we go. It'll blow me down, it's starting to rain. Got a few spots on the windshield. But it looks pretty clear up ahead, so we should run out of it. Anyway, it'd be nice to take a break, just to drive over the bridge, see the water, enjoy the ride. Anything's better than sitting in the house. Got a few spots coming on the windshield. Hopefully it'll dry out. It looks clear up ahead. There are a few thunderclouds up there, but we haven't had any rain for a couple of weeks now, so we do need it. All the plants and bushes are looking a bit dried out, so back home in the yard, so it'll give them a drink. But some of these storms, they don't last very long. They just give a short sprinkle and then they blow over. Yep, this is the way I used to come to work every day. Yep. Every morning I was coming along here about 7 o'clock. Had to be at work by 7:30, so it took about 45 minutes to get to work, which was on the other side of Tampa. So I I used to leave home about 6:45 in the morning and drive over here. Some mornings it was a disaster because back in them days, by the way, I was driving over this way for like 25 years each day, including Saturday, Monday through Saturday. So 6 days a week. 6 days a week I was driving over here. And but I had a good paying job. I was doing very well and getting ahead. So it was worth the drive. But anyway, I was like I said, coming over here every morning. And back in them days, this road was not as wide as it is now. They've added a couple of lanes to it since then. And the bridge has been widened. The bridge is coming up in a few minutes. Back in them days, the bridge used to be called, well, right now it's the Howard Franklin Bridge. It's named after a Tampa mayor. Years ago there was a mayor in Tampa called Howard Franklin. And this bridge was built named after him. But back in the old days, it used to be called the Howard Frankenstein Bridge because in them days there was only 2 lanes. So if somebody had a flat tire or broke down on the bridge, it caused a big backup. People trying to get around it. And if you had a flat tire, there was a sign saying, "Do not stop on the bridge if you've got a flat tire." You had to drive off the bridge even though the tire was flat. And I've seen cars driving off this bridge with a tire completely in shreds just to get off the bridge because there was nowhere to go. There was nowhere to go in them days. And you had to get off the bridge because you was blocking all the traffic. That's downtown Tampa in the distance. I'll get past this big truck, he's blocking the view. Scooby was asking him how big rigs, well there's one. So here we are, we're crossing Tampa Bay. I've done it hundreds of times. Nice stretch of water. Very, very calm today. Very flat. Very flat. Very flat. Downtown Tampa in the distance. And now coming into what's called the West Shore area of Tampa, near the airport. There's a plane just taken off. So far so good. Tampa there in the distance. When I first came here in 1971, there was no high buildings at all. No high buildings. So it's really grown in the last 20 years or so. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a new Fiat. God darn it, Fiat's back on the road. Tampa Airport. We'll head that way. That's over that way. That's where we're going to be going in a few minutes. We're going to be passing that area. Everybody's hitting the brakes. Everybody's hitting the brakes for some reason. Uh-oh, big backup. Thank God we're not going that way. It's always the same this time of day. Traffic is horrible. They've done a lot of work on this road. They've spent millions of dollars putting new lanes in, and there's a plane taking off. Southwest, wherever they're going. Like I said, they've spent millions of dollars on this road, and it never seems to get any better. No matter what they do, it never seems to get any better. Traffic still backs up. And it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. Come down here at 5 to 6 on a Friday. It's absolutely terrible. Anyway, this is the way to the airport, and they've spent a lot of money on this part of Tampa's roadways in the last few years. Millions and millions of dollars. They spent a lot of money. This is the way you go to the airport if you want to fly. Well, we're not flying today. We're not going to fly today. So we won't go to the airport. I don't have a ticket anyway. So we're not going to the airport today. Forget that. This is all new. They've widened all this. That thing across the road is has lights on it for guiding planes in for the runway when they're coming into land. This is all new around here. All new. Spent millions of dollars widening this road, putting new overpasses in. Lots of money spent here, but it's a lot better than it was, I'll tell you that. It's been a while since I came down this way. Kind of interested to see it now that it's all finished. I used to come out this way when I worked for Enterprise Rent-A-Car and we was moving cars around. and it was all under construction, and it was just one big mess. Dirt piled up, big trucks everywhere. Anyway, this is called the Rocky Point area. It's called the Rocky Point area. It's hotels and office buildings. Past this boat. I don't like being behind boats. Can't see anything. Same with vans. I don't like being behind vans either. Well, I went through that light because I didn't have time to stop. I'd have had to stand on the brakes. People behind me followed me anyway, so... Okay, this is called John Davis Beach. There's a restaurant there. Been there a couple of... John Davis Beach is a popular little beach for people who live in Tampa and they come to the beach. It's close to the downtown, and they can just come over here and spend the day here. And of course, the only problem is now it's all. Well, it used to be free parking. I don't know what it is now. And that's the other way. That's the other side. That's to the north. Those are all apartments or condos. And we're heading west on what's called the Courtney Campbell Causeway. Used to be a lot of accidents on this road until they built this barrier down the middle of it. People used to speed down here, and there's been some horrible crashes, head-on collisions. And that's why they put this barrier down the middle of the road to stop people crashing into each other. There's been some really bad accidents. Terrible. That's the view across the water. Looking out the driver's door. Along here and go fishing. There's a boat ramp over there. People can put their boats in the water. Now we're heading west across Tampa Bay towards Clearwater. That's where I used to work for, not too many years ago. It was just a part-time job, moving cars around. It was just a little bit of extra money, just to get out of the house, make a bit of cash. bay again towards St. Petersburg. I don't know what the slowdown is. Traffic's because it's Friday. I guess people are getting off work early today. Heading for home. It's really slowed down. I mean, speed limit is 45 along here. It's picking up a bit. Yep, that's one of Enterprise's trucks. I only used to move cars. Trucks once in a while, not very often. Little mobile camper, if you like that kind of thing. The increase in the price of petrol has really hurt the what do they call them, travel things, because you know they only do about 10 to the gallon. So I guess if you can afford one of them, you can afford to pay for the gas. Anyway, we're coming into Clearwater now. So what I'm going to do now is make a left and turn left onto the Bayside Bridge, which goes back across Tampa Bay towards Clearwater, towards St. Pete. I gotta wait for the light. Oh, we should be going any time. There we go. We're on the road again. We're mobile. Okay, we're coming up on the Bayside Bridge now. This is a new bridge that was built about 10-15 years ago to cut some of the traffic off the main US 19 highway. And in the far distance over there is Tampa. That is North Tampa Bay there. can see the high buildings in the distance. That is downtown Tampa. I'm not changing the zoom because I'm driving. I can't do it anyway. Okay, we're on the hump of the bridge. That high building in the distance, that tower is the control tower at the St. Pete Clearwater Airport, which serves Tampa and St. Petersburg and Clearwater. But it's not as big or busy as Tampa because it doesn't have the facilities for it's not an international airport for world travel like Tampa is. Is Tampa over that way again? Oh, it didn't turn out too badly. Okay, we're coming into Pinellas Park now, which is the north end of St. Petersburg. And when we go over the bridge here, the overpass rather, we'll see the airport on the left side. Okay, there's the airport and the UPS planes, the parcel service planes. That's the St. Pete Clearwater Airport. They do have airline service, but not worldwide. That's the overpass for US 19, which is the main north to south road through Pinellas County, which is where we live. It's a very busy road, a lot of traffic lights. That one on the old offices coming up on the left, Enterprise. It's O2, used to go there quite often with cars, or to pick cars up. Now we're going into the Pinellas Park area, which is, I guess you could call it the town center. It's where all the shops are. There's nothing fancy, it's just a little shopping area with grocery stores, things like that, chemist shops, one right there, Walgreens. This is the what they call Park Plaza shopping center. Nothing fancy. Oh, I've got to wait for the light. Okay, here we go. Little bump in the road there. Well, you may recognize some of this area because now we're on a street that I was on last Saturday coming back from Home Depot. It's 49th Street North, where the railroad tracks were, or are, remember? See, the police have nailed somebody there. As long as it ain't me, that's the main thing. So there we are at the railroad crossing again. The light just changed, so we're on our way again. Big hospital on the right, Northside Hospital. I've spent a lot of time there, believe me, more time than I care to think about. Well, the rain didn't materialize, I'm glad to say. Well, not far from home now. Just about a mile and a half. Well, here we are, not far from home now, about a mile. Biff Burger's coming up on the left, just past McDonald's. That's where all the old cars gather on a Friday night. So there's a lot of them get there really early. I don't see any point in it myself getting there so early, but it's like they've got nothing else to do. So there's just a few cars there right now, not many. Just a few. Later on it'll be pretty crowded. Hardly anybody there. It's too early. Make a right here. This is 49th Street North and 38th Avenue. So we're going to turn right here and head for the house. Oh, there's a big camper. Look at that. Holy crap. That must have cost a few thousand. Plus the truck to pull it with. Okay, we can go now, buddy. Okay, this is 38th Avenue. At $1 for every time I've been down this road, I'll be quite rich. It's a nice neighborhood though, it really is. I'm very glad I decided to buy a house on this side of town. It's very close to everything. Shopping, restaurants, anything you need, it's just 10 minutes away. So that's why I stay here. I like the area. I like the area, very nice. Very nice. Okay, almost there. We're almost there. Almost home. Home sweet home. There's a little pink church. There's a little pink church. We're gonna make a left here. And here we are, back home again. back home again. So folks, I'll go inside, download this and get it on the internet. Okay, that's it for now. See ya.